Hello, my name is Tara Springett. I'm a Buddhist therapist and teacher, and today I would like to talk to you about manifesting your dreams. Now, what I want to talk to you about is a genuine Buddhist practice, so it is not what some people might call a new age fluff or something like that. It is a proper practice that I've learned from my Buddhist teachers and that I have used with great success in the past 25 years of my life. And today I would like to explain a little bit more about how I've done it, and also about the book that I've written about it, which is called Advanced Manifesting. The Buddhist practice of manifesting is more than just getting what you want. It is an approach to desire that helps you actually to get what you want and to grow on the spiritual path of love and compassion at the same time. Now, to many people this might sound like a contradiction, but that is exactly what this Buddhist practice of manifesting is all about, that this contradiction will really become one. So I have been using this method for many years, and I have manifested amazing things that seemed very much out of reach for myself. For example, I will describe in my book the story how I manifested a beautiful house at a lake, even though I lived in a country where there are no houses at lakes. That was not what they did. And I couldn't have foreseen that at some point I moved to another country where there are actually houses available that were built at lakes. So that was one story, or one wish that I manifested, and there were many other wishes I have manifested as well. Everything in my personal life, my marriage, my son, my career, my work experience, and most of all also my spiritual development. And I have also helped many clients in my counseling practice to do the same. So people had amazing wish fulfillments, from career to baby to finding their soulmates. And in my book Advanced Manifesting there are several steps, and in the first steps I explain to you how this practice of manifesting works. How is it possible that we can actually use our own mind to influence and create our own reality? And in order to do that, the role of our chakras are very important. So we need to maybe think that our chakras are like projectors which we use to project our reality outside, and that is how we create our reality. And this reality has 5 or 7 facets according to the chakra model that you use. With the highest chakra is all about the spiritual and intellectual, and this is about communication and how we relate to other people. The heart chakra are about love, relationship, and so forth. So that every chakra is covering one aspect of reality, and we need to, instead of thinking there is a reality outside there in which we are born into and we have to adapt to, it goes exactly the other way around, that we, through our chakras of what we're projecting outwardly, we are creating actually what is all around us. And it is important to understand that, to really confidently use these techniques, because they really work. I'm a living example of that. Very often people say to me, I tried these manifestation techniques, they don't work, I visualized this, I visualized that, I can't manifest. And when that happens is that our unconscious mind is actually throwing up some resistance. So in order to be successful with manifesting our dreams, we need to unite our conscious mind and our unconscious mind. and we cannot leave our unconscious mind and the inner fears and resistance that we have unattended. We need to really bring out what is lurking there in our unconscious mind, our doubts, our fears, our feelings of not deserving and so forth, and bring this in and resolve these issues before we can really be successful with manifesting our dreams. And then another thing that you will find in my book is the chakra meditation that you can use to really manifest your reality that is, in a way, like in a seed in your chakra already there, and you just project it outwardly. And the most important chakra in that process is the navel chakra, and because that's where our real manifesting power is. And if you can really use your navel chakra, you can become very, very good at manifesting. In the book you will also find a chapter about taking action, because manifesting our dreams doesn't really work just by sitting somewhere on a sofa and visualizing wonderful dreams. It does include taking the necessary action, and anybody who tells you that is not necessary and you can just visualize and you get anything you want, I would defy that attitude. So taking action like common sense dictates, and using the power of our mind and our chakras, that needs to come together. And some people find it hard to take action, they get all confused and they think, oh, this is so overwhelming. So there's also a chapter for those people who find that hard, to really cut it down, the plan, and make a to-do list and see how you go forward in that sense. And then the next obstacle that we have to deal with is the waiting time. Now, during the waiting time, a lot of people, myself included, we get impatient. And with the impatience there comes some sort of anger, a little bit like, why hasn't it happened yet? Or resignation of like, oh, it will never happen. And so these are obstacles for our manifestation. Our mind needs to be pure and positive. So there's loads of approaches that you can use to kind of don't fall into these traps of impatience and resignation, but to really be positive, stay positive, and keep going until you have actually realized your dream. And then the last chapter is all about to receive your aim, because even that can be difficult, because we might fall into some sort of trap of saying, oh, I don't really deserve that now, or whatever it is, it's not good enough, and is this a compromise, a bad compromise? So there's all sorts of other things that we need to consider before we can actually experience the manifestation of our dream. And all of that is described in my book, Advanced Manifesting. And if you are interested to see more about the book, there is a link down here that you can click, and it will get you to some description of the book, and you can also read the first chapter there. And you should please also subscribe to my channel, the link you find here, and like the video if you liked it, and share it with your friends. And also I'm really interested in your comments, and so do write something down, and I will try to answer it. Thank you for listening.